Hello again. So, within the next few days, I will have gone 18 months without drinking alcohol. And it's been quite an interesting journey. So here's all the answers to all of the questions that I kept getting asked while I've been sober, and what I found to be the pros and cons of undertaking this lifestyle change. So let's start with the first question that always comes about. Why? Why quit drinking? Well, I suppose the reasons will be different for everyone. But for me, it kind of started by accident. To start with, I went 3 or 4 weeks without drinking alcohol without really even realizing it. And then I thought, hey, I could probably do this for a little bit longer. So I did dry January, and then I came off alcohol for Lent in the same year. And then I just kind of extended it 6 months, extended it to a year. And then I've since extended it to 18 months. And now here we are. Before that, I used to be quite a regular drinker, as every young 20-something in the UK is. But in the couple of months leading up to my sobriety stint, I had really started to turn off alcohol. I was ready to make some big changes in my life, and removing alcohol from my routine was instrumental in putting those changes into action. What were the benefits? By removing alcohol from my lifestyle, I immediately felt so much cleaner. Even after just 1 or 2 weeks, my overall health improved massively. I no longer felt tired and run down during the week. I was sleeping better. My mindset was a lot more positive. My skin looked better. My productivity skyrocketed. And I felt like I had way more time on my hands. Namely because I wasn't spending days hungover, lay in bed with a banging headache from the night before. Another massive plus was the amount of money I was saving. You really don't realize just how much money you're literally pissing away when you're drinking regularly. One of the issues I feel surrounding alcohol is dependency. And I'm not just talking about people who have alcoholism as a real issue. I'm talking about regular people like you or me. Casual drinkers, let's say. Alcohol is the default setting for nearly every social occasion that we attend. We quite literally depend on it to be social. I mean, can you think of the last time you were at a wedding, let's say, and you weren't driving, and you didn't have a drink? Thankfully, after this stint of sobriety, I've tackled all of these otherwise nerve-wracking social situations stone cold sober. And now I feel as though I don't have to rely on alcohol to give me a boost in confidence. Which is great, because beforehand, I really struggled with a lack of confidence when at weddings, parties, or other social situations. What were the negatives? Removing alcohol from your life tends to alienate you from a lot of people. I've noticed over this time that there was generally 2 camps of reactions that I tend to hear from people. One is that of acceptance. Oh wow, that's cool. I don't think I could ever really do that, but good on you. And the other one is obviously that of being shocked and appalled. What? You don't drink? No, come on, I've got to get you a pint. I'd love to get you pissed. And this second reaction is usually what would make me shy away from saying yes to social invites. And I'd be lying if I said that this didn't get a little bit tiresome. I suppose by going sober, these were the type of people who I really wanted to distance myself from anyway. But I suppose it doesn't change the fact that getting this same negative reaction from so many people ended up getting very boring very quickly. What I also noticed during this time was that I started seeing a lot of my friends less regularly. As with many friendships, one of the social norms is to just go for a drink, which is totally fine, but I guess I was scared of having to confront the possibility of that negative reaction from people. And I guess this nervousness was the reason why I shied away from a lot more social occasions and plans with friends, which is pretty ridiculous because most of my friends have been more understanding than I could have ever imagined about my stint of sobriety. So I guess the benefit of all this is that I really found out who my true friends were during these last 18 months. Do you not miss drinking? Not really. I'm very much the kind of person who, once I set my mind to something, I really have to see it through to the end. So for me, I didn't really have any moments where I thought I really missed drinking, or any moments where I thought I could have cracked. This will obviously differ from person to person, and I suppose it depends on your amount of willpower and the reason behind going sober. If you're not aiming for the benefits and are instead focusing on, oh my god, I haven't had a drink in 2 weeks, then you're probably not going to last very long. I feel as though I have missed out on a few plans with friends, but as I've said, this time has really set my true friends apart from the rest. And now I know these friends will be by my side through thick and thin, and that realization is way more valuable to me than missing a few parties or nights out. Are you going to carry on? I don't think I am. 18 months is where I'm going to cut it. Not because this didn't help me or I didn't learn anything, but because one of the key things in life that I think no one really has figured out is balance. As much as staying sober for 18 months has helped me reset my relationship with alcohol and boost my productivity, I think finding balance in life is way more important than abstaining from things for life. Things like alcohol, caffeine, fast food, or chocolate. That said, I do think it's important to take short stints away from things like alcohol, caffeine, or fast food to bring you back into alignment if you feel like you're swaying too far in the wrong direction. If you've been through the same sort of lifestyle change as this, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you've got any questions about sobriety that I may have missed in this video, drop it in the comments right below the like button. And as always, thank you for watching.